Welcome to Unemploymentville, USA. I just read that 100,000 American jobs vanished in 3 weeks. At this rate, resume writing is the only growth industry left. The economy's playing musical chairs, but the music is HR saying, your position has been eliminated. So for your next trip, forget the Grand Canyon. Let's tour the states where the American dream is on an extended lunch break. Buckle up. This isn't your typical travel show. We're visiting the hottest jobless hotspots in America where involuntary retirement is trending. Get your cameras ready for the sight of a vacant tech campus at noon. Ready for a travel guide to the most exciting jobless destinations? Let's dive in. Scene trimmed and tightened for a punchy intro. California, land of endless sunshine, palm trees, movie stars, and now a new claim to fame, mass layoffs. Once celebrated as the place where dreams are made, the Golden State is now the backdrop for a different kind of drama, one where the credits roll on thousands of tech careers. Silicon Valley's new vibe? It's less about disruptive innovation and more about disrupted lives. The energy that once pulsed through these campuses has faded, replaced by uncertainty and the echo of what used to be. Once bustling campuses are so quiet you can hear a stock option devalue. The hum of collaboration has been replaced by the silence of empty conference rooms and the distant click of a janitor's cart. Tour guides could be ex-software engineers pointing out relics of a different era. Empty nap pods, silent ping-pong tables, and the ghostly remains of free snack bars. Each corner tells a story of what was and what's been lost. Real estate's still sky high even as offices empty out. The price tags on these glass towers haven't budged, but the people inside have vanished, leaving behind only echoes and for lease signs. The California paradox: no jobs, but you still can't afford to leave. Rents remain astronomical and the cost of living is a mountain few can climb. Souvenirs from this era, they're not what you'd expect. I survived the tech layoffs t-shirts are the new must-have, a badge of honor for those who made it through the storm. And don't forget the pink slip snow globes. Shake them up and watch a blizzard of tiny pink slips swirl, a tongue-in-cheek reminder of the times. The state that gave us Hollywood now stars in the world's most depressing reality show, Bay Area Hustle. The glitz and glamour have faded, replaced by a daily struggle to find work, pay rent, and hold on to hope. Teslas double as homes for some, while others turn to the beach for Wi-Fi and a sense of community. Fuel employment is the new buzzword as laid-off workers try to find silver linings in the California sun. California isn't just losing jobs, it's gaining influencers, freelance life coaches, and a new generation of hustlers. The gig economy is booming and everyone's an entrepreneur whether they plan to be or not. So pack your sunglasses and your resume. The only thing growing faster than avocado toast is the unemployment line. The search for opportunity is relentless and optimism is the currency of survival. Truly, California remains a land of opportunity, just not the kind you expected. Here, resilience is the new gold rush, and every goodbye is a chance to reinvent what it means to chase the California dream. Next stop, Texas, the Lone Star State, where even unemployment is bigger. Known for its vast landscapes and larger-than-life persona, Texas is now facing a new kind of challenge. The economic boom that once drew people from all over the country is now a distant memory, replaced by uncertainty and job scarcity. Companies once flocked here, but now the party's over and the layoffs are rolling in. The tech giants that promised prosperity are now downsizing, leaving office parks eerily quiet. The bustling energy of innovation has been replaced by the sound of packing tape and the sight of empty cubicles. Texas spirit, DIY employment, it's like building IKEA furniture with missing pieces, empowering but terrifying. Texans are known for their resilience, and many are turning to entrepreneurship, crafting new opportunities from the remnants of their former careers. It's a testament to their grit, but the path is fraught with challenges. The Texas miracle now feels like a magic trick. Watch your job disappear. What was once a thriving job market now seems like an illusion, with positions vanishing overnight. Employees are left stunned, trying to make sense of the sudden changes and wondering what comes next. Tourism slogan: visit Texas, wide open spaces, even wider job vacancies. The irony is palpable as visitors are greeted with signs of opportunity that seem more like mirages. The promise of employment is as vast as the Texas sky, yet just as elusive. Theme park idea: Six Flags over your career, featuring the resume black hole and final interview ghoster. It's a roller coaster ride of emotions where job seekers navigate the ups and downs of the employment market, hoping for a smooth landing. Laid-off workers migrate from Austin to Dallas, U-Hauls in tow, chasing greener pastures. The exodus is a testament to the shifting tides as families pack up their lives in search of stability and new beginnings. The road ahead is uncertain, but the hope for a better future drives them forward. Texas, land of builders and doers, now a land of thanks for building, we'll take it from here. The construction sites that once symbolized growth now stand silent, a stark reminder of the changing economic landscape. Workers are left to ponder their next move, as the foundations they helped lay are left unfinished. Visiting? Bring your own job, or better yet, a few to share. The entrepreneurial spirit is alive and well as people come together to create new opportunities. Collaboration and innovation are the new currency as Texans adapt to the evolving job market. Reflect on the Alamo, then on a recently closed office. History and current events side by side. The juxtaposition is striking as the resilience of the past meets the challenges of the present. It's a reminder that while times may be tough, the spirit of Texas endures. The most current events happening right now in an all-hands Zoom call. The digital age has brought new ways of working, but also new ways of delivering bad news. Employees brace themselves for the next announcement, hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. In Texas, the only thing more popular than brisket is a steady paycheck. The aroma of BBQ fills the air, a comforting reminder of tradition and community. Yet the quest for financial security remains a top priority as Texans navigate the complexities of the modern job market. Welcome to New York City, the city that never sleeps, until now. For decades, this city has been a living, breathing organism, pulsing with energy at every hour. But today, as the sun rises over silent avenues and deserted crosswalks, New York feels like it's finally hit the snooze button. The familiar chaos is gone, replaced by an eerie calm that blankets the city like a thick morning fog. With layoffs sweeping through industries, the relentless hustle has been replaced by the hush of empty trading floors and silent newsrooms. The clatter of keyboards and the shouts of traders are now just echoes in vast, vacant spaces. The city's economic engine, once roaring, now idles quietly, waiting for a spark to reignite its fire. The corporate ladder's missing rungs, and for many, the only thing at the top is the unemployment office. Lines snake around the block, filled with people who once wore suits and carried briefcases, now clutching paperwork and hope. The city's ambition hasn't disappeared. It's just been rerouted, funneled into the search for the next opportunity, the next paycheck, the next chance. Subways are still packed, but the destination has changed. Now it's people rushing to freelance gigs, side hustles, or taking advantage of free museum days to fill the hours. The daily commute is less about climbing the corporate ladder and more about finding creative ways to make ends meet or simply to pass the time. Times Square, once a sea of bodies and flashing lights, now offers more personal space than ever before. Gone are the days of body-checking bankers and hurried tourists. In their place, a slow trickle of locals strolls through, savoring the rare quiet and the luxury of elbow room. Broadway's new hit, Les Miserables, WeWork edition. The theaters are dark, the marquees faded, and the only drama left is the struggle to pay rent. Actors, stagehands, and musicians find themselves auditioning for unemployment, their talents on pause as the city's cultural heartbeat slows. The big number on everyone's mind? 1 month severance. It's a countdown, a ticking clock that adds urgency to every decision. For many, it's the thin line between stability and uncertainty, a reminder that the city's safety net is fraying. Wall Street's bull looks tired, pigeons have claimed their territory, and delis now serve pickles for $5 and a Metro card. The city's symbols of wealth and hustle have been humbled, replaced by small comforts and simple pleasures. Even the famous recession special feels like a luxury in these uncertain times. New York's paradox is on full display. Sky-high real estate prices, but everyone's got time and no money. For rent signs hang in windows that once had waiting lists, and people window shop in Soho, dreaming of a future when they can afford more than just a glance. Central Park benches have become the new 9 to 5. Business suits and briefcases are replaced by coffee cups and novels, as people trade boardrooms for open skies and a moment of peace. The city's parks are now offices, meeting rooms, and sanctuaries all rolled into one. The city's vibe, less ambition, more existential dread. Conversations in coffee shops are quieter, more reflective. People stare out windows, lost in thought, wondering what comes next for themselves and for the city they call home. If you ever wanted to see New York on decaf, now's your chance. The pace is slowed, the volume turned down. Even the morning rush feels more like a gentle stroll than a frantic sprint. It's a side of the city few have ever seen, a rare, almost surreal calm. Enjoy the calm while it lasts. Because if there's one thing New Yorkers know, it's that this city always finds a way to wake up, shake off the dust, and come roaring back to life. But for now, the city that never sleeps is finally getting some much-needed rest. Next up, Florida, the Sunshine State, where you can retire at 35, whether you plan to or not. The new adventure? Navigating the unemployment website, not wrestling alligators. At least the gators have job security. South Beach, perfect weather. Everyone updating LinkedIn under the sun. Theme parks now have a new theme irony. Ride Space Mountain, contemplate your empty career. Florida is all about reinvention. One day you're a project manager, the next you're giving jet ski tours to manatees. Even Florida Man headlines are changing. Florida Man asks squirrel for job leads. The endless sunshine mocks your economic storm. Retirees live their best lives while you Google what is a 401k. Beach vacation meets live action economic anxiety. Ask someone what they do and prepare for a long, rambling answer about consulting and exploring options. Last stop, Illinois, the land of Lincoln, now the land of LinkedIn. Chicago's city of broad shoulders now slumps under layoff notices. The Windy City whispers, your position is redundant. Forget Millennium Park, the hottest attraction is refreshing your LinkedIn feed. Deep dish pizza joints double as support groups. Hi, I'm Mark and I was a marketing director. The city's hardworking spirit now powers endless networking and upskilling. Business cards at farmers markets, elevator pitches on the old train, Willis Tower, 110 stories of offices you can't work in. The blues are more than music, they're the daily news. In Illinois, everyone's building their personal brand, not a career. Don't be surprised if your tour guide pitches you a multi-level marketing scheme. The new Illinois dream: emancipate yourself from unemployment. Honest Abe would be updating his resume. That's our tour of America's new jobless hotspots. The American dream isn't dead, it's freelancing, taking a gap year and practicing mindfulness. The country's most beautiful sights now come with a side of economic dread. On the bright side, no lines at brunch, and you can finally get a clear photo of a landmark. So pack your resume with your sunscreen. You never know when opportunity or a job interview might strike. Like, subscribe, and share your own unemployment adventure in the comments. Stay strong out there, everybody.